I don't know where I'm at, but I see a house on fire, trailer, and there's white smoke coming out of it. There's somebody, okay, that's punching my heel. Is there any person in the house? All the smoke is just blowing out of the trailer. There's a thing, somebody come in, don't get here.
I could see the smoke over the trees, and I thought to myself, well, my gosh, they're burning that trailer and nobody is around. And I was still sitting in the car looking down on my phone trying to get a GPS coordinates to get to the firemen. And I happened to look up, and that's when I saw the door open. So I opened up the door and ran in, and Miss Esther was sitting just inside the door, and she couldn't roll her wheelchair forward, and so the door closed back on her. I just remember the eyes on Miss Esther. Her eyes were terrified, and she was sitting in there. Her hair was singed. Her face was completely black with the soot. And I grabbed the bottom of her chair and I started to pull. It was stuck. I just stepped back and just yanked her free and pulled and backed out of the house.
Take a look at this. A North Carolina lawmaker rescued a woman from her burning home Monday.
He not only went to the back, he rushed the door. Terrifying moments turned into a testimony. Right there in her wheelchair was 77-year-old Mrs. Esther.
He said, it'll be all right. I hugged his neck, came on the show. I said, thank you, thank you. I thank you for saving my life. He wrote to me, because save my life to me, save my life.
There wasn't a lot of thinking about it, you know. It was just, she was in there, and the peril that she was in was apparent. I just ran in. What I did was just a moment in time. The intentionality it takes to help somebody on a longer-term basis for the last 3-4 months, that's where NCMHA comes in.
Saw it on the news just like everybody else did. Reached out to Representative Art, said, you know, like to be able to help. Talked to some of our executive committee folks and thought, wow, you know, what if we could just build our house? We're in the home building business.
When this happened, every one of us to a man said, let's do this and let's get it done as quickly as possible.
I was like, what are you talking about? You know, it was just like, blown away.
I want to thank you all for being here on this special day. Miss Esther inspires you when you talk to her. Her strength and her kindness and her determination are remarkable. What's truly humbling, seeing so many people come together to lift up Miss Esther and her family.
This day is a reminder of why we do what we do. At the end of the day, it's not just about building houses, but it's about creating places where people can feel safe, where they can rebuild or move forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is the love and compassion of the people of North Carolina are known for.
I'm so thankful for what everybody has done, because we did not know what we were going to do.
Miss Esther, a few months ago, we were in a much different situation than we are today. I was able to help you get out of your burning house, and now I'm able to help you get into your brand new home. Welcome to your new home.
There was no words of appreciation at that moment either. To them to say, thank you just wasn't enough.
You know, what price do you put on something like that, rebuilding a house for somebody? A family in need in a time they had nowhere to go. Every member all across North Carolina that participates with our association is part of this.
I love this industry, and to provide housing for people is a wonderful thing. And in a situation like this is even more than wonderful.
You know, just being able to impact somebody in such a pure way. She needed help, and I was right there, and I had the privilege of helping her. There's so much that goes on into securing a home that is fit to live. That's what's so incredible about what the manufactured housing industry did to do it that quick. Shows me the overwhelming generosity and commitment to do good for somebody.
I'm still happy. God made bless them. God just bless everybody. Because there is a God. There is.